Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to
The Friday Show.
It's the Friday Show.
Yeah, we're being mellow today because it's coming up to the weekend and it's coming into autumn and chill.
Yeah. She likes autumn.
I do. It's a lovely time of year.
Can't stand it. All the leaves fall off the trees. It's really drab
It's
and miserable.
not. It's before the leaves fall off the trees.
Yeah,
when
we
they all
haven't-
go
we haven't
like
got to that
pretty-
bit
Yeah,
yet.
pretty colour. They're starting to turn a bit yellow. But either way, we're inside. Why are we inside?
We're inside because it's raining,
Yes, it is.
which is actually it's just spitting. It's rather pathetic. It's not even doing it properly, but it's enough to make us go. You know what? We'll go inside. So,
Mainly because the camera doesn't like the outside rain.
actually, the camera's fine. It's just the lens and the microphone, which
The important things, the things you need to see us and hear us.
yeah.
Just those things.
Just those bits. Anyway, as a result, you get echoey us. Echo. See? So
It's not a very impressive echo. I've had better.
true, but considering it's just the kitchen. What you've got from us this week is a film on Monday, where we went to somewhere that we can't pronounce properly.
We've tried.
We have tried.
We've looked it up.
We've
and we just can't do this one.
we just can't- it's just- anyway, it is. I don't know what it is, but either way, we're pronouncing it Hengwert, and obviously getting that very, very wrong.
I've
and
had a
we can only
crack at
apologise.
Hengurt, but I'm not sure.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? Whatever it is. I mean, I've listened to. There's a site that you can go and listen to other people saying it, and I still, having done that, cannot get it right. But either way, it is, as you will have seen if you've already watched our Monday film, and if you haven't, links downstairs in the downstairs department.
At the end of this video.
Of course, it is a moated site.
Basically, it's a moat without anything.
Yeah. It's basically a sort of a slightly not quite square piece of lawn inside a moat.
Yeah, it's a nature attraction because we got there and we didn't manage to film it, but there was a heron there and that was a good sign.
It was. I mean, it is a lovely spot, and it would make a really nice area for a picnic. The road next to it's a bit noisy, but other than that, it's a nice place to
Yeah.
go and have a look and go,
There's
this
some-
is really weird. It did strike me as really weird. Just like, yeah, okay, so the moat survived, but none of the buildings did. I mean, admittedly, the first set of buildings were made of wood, which is understandable that they wouldn't survive, but the second lot were made of stone. But they dismantled it completely when they did an archaeological dig, and they took all the stone away and turned it either into Lantilio Court, which was then subsequently demolished, and the area completely flattened, so you've got nothing to indicate that it was there, although there are photographs of the place. But, so that's all gone. And as a result, what you now have is this slightly off square piece of lawn.
Yeah, we're surrounded by, it's quite well defended.
Yeah, it's well defended by a moat. Which what's also interesting is that it's the land within it. I mean, you could see it was never meant to be defensive because it sits slightly lower than all the land around it, which is all slightly higher. So if an enemy were to come along and go, oh look, there is a moated thing here, we must attack them, all you'd have to do is sit very slightly up the bank, which is meters away from the thing, and just throw stuff at them.
Or just, jump over.
Or
Because
jump-
it's not
yes.
exactly wide, is
It's
it?
not.
Good running jump, you clear
Yeah,
that.
I'm amazed it survived, to be honest. Really, it really
Well,
is.
it's only a ditch. It's like, it's not...
Yeah, but it's a ditch full of water, which is
Yeah, and you've got things living in it and growing in it. It's not like something's going to come away and take the whole away, is it?
No, but
Unless somebody actually fills it in.
which is what I'm surprised that hasn't happened, considering that Lantilio Court was flattened so that they could turn it back into farmland,
Yeah.
which is where the stone was taken to when they did the archaeological dig back in the
They
early.
could have put something else there, couldn't they?
They-
They could have put anything out.
yeah,
Anything there, really.
it's an odd thing. Either way, it would have been dead easy to just fill the hole in and then turn it into a field, which I'm surprised they didn't do. But I'm quite glad they didn't, because it's a fascinating thing to go and see.
And one of those things that you can happily sit and go, why?
Yeah, why is
what
this
is
like
this?
this? And could you please pass me another sandwich? That kind of thing, because
We didn't have any sandwiches with us.
we didn't. We should have done. Had I realised, had I but known.
Well, we'd
We
already
we had by the time we got there, and that was a sad thing, because But I tell you what, we would have done. We would have taken our litter home with us, wouldn't we?
We would have done.
Yes.
Yes. Well done to Sharko for getting this week's photo. I don't know how you did it, really.
No.
Apparently, you said you saw something similar from that place, a similar angle. But I thought I got an obscure enough photo.
It is a bit. I mean, I can only assume he's been to all these places.
You said he hadn't been to this one.
That's just. I don't know.
I don't know. He's got a good eye for Cadw properties,
He
that
has.
person.
Anyway, that was Monday. And for the rest of the week, we largely did other things that involved stuff like Patreon.
Yes, I've been graphicking. You've been mapping. The map's done.
Yes, the map is now up on the website. If you go to the top line of the website, you'll see that it says Cadw Challenge, and then that's a drop-down menu, and then it says Cadw Challenge map, and you look on there, and there's a few Q&As and things like that to sort of, fill in some gaps. But there is a map, and if you hover over the bits of the map, little things, but you can see basically where everything is that we have been to see so far, and that map will continue to grow as we continue to do the challenge, and eventually we'll have 130 little pin things on it, complete with a picture of where we've been.
With a little snippet of information, and it's got a link to the video as well.
It has.
Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be working on our mobiles.
No, that is something I'm going to have to look into.
You can see the map, but it's just
Yeah.
not interacting.
I thought I'd got it all sorted, and no.
It's been a trial for you, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Basically, it's a piece of software that goes with our, we bought it from elsewhere, and some of it doesn't work. Maybe we'll have a word. See
I think
why
you
some of it doesn't work.
Have a word.
Have a word. I'll have a word.
Have a word.
There's probably a tick box somewhere in the back end of the thing that I'm
Yeah.
supposed to tick to make it work on mobile.
It's
but
usually
I-
those things.
It's always the way, isn't it?
Oh yes.
Anyway, so have a nose, preferably on a computer, partly because of the fact that you'll get to see the big screen. And the other thing is, all our videos are shot in 4K and they're uploaded in 4K. So if you have the opportunity, watch it in 4K. I mean, if you don't, it doesn't really matter. But if you do, and you've got the internet speed to cope with it, the image quality,
All of it.
all of it, yeah. I mean, it's. I can only apologise for the way that we look in 4K.
Oh, don't do that. We're fine.
We are.
We're fine.
We'll do.
We'll do.
Yeah. Anyway, that was that. What else has happened? Oh yes, you've changed a bunch of stuff on Patreon,
I have.
and of course there is now a link appearing down here somewhere or other.
Basically, what I've changed is the $20 award tier has changed. I've done some new graphics, and instead of being something vloggy, etc., you can now be a scout, a rambler, a scout rambler. Scout rambler.
Yeah, she can't remember. But either way, these are the various different tiers of how much money
Yeah.
you would like to throw into our coffers each month. We are very, very appreciative. Thank you very much to our patrons. Your support is what makes this possible, and thank you. And if any of you would like to become a patron, then you can do so by going to the link that's down here, patreon.com/somethingvloggy.
And there will be a video that we're going to be updating as well that will clarify some things about the Cadw challenge. So that's also in the works. I've scripted
Have a nose. It'll get filmed eventually.
Yes. Maybe even today.
No,
Who knows?
It's not going to happen today.
No,
No,
okay.
there's too many things to do. I've got shelves to build,
Well,
Yeah. And of course the ongoing saga of sorting the internet out properly.
oh, yeah. Whereas I have other plans. We're going to start, changing the Friday show format just a little bit, But I've got to work on some things before I let you know what that is.
Yes.
So,
Well, that's, I think, it from us this week. We are going to go and do other things that involve putting up shelves, sorting out the internet and that sort of stuff, because that's what we tend to do. And there will be a new film coming at you on Monday, which will be very exciting, I think.
it will be. I'm looking forward to it.
We don't have a photograph to show you yet.
No.
Mainly because we haven't shot it yet.
You're not supposed to tell them that.
I know, it's going to be a tight turnaround for this film, but hey-ho. Anyway, we will be seeing you on Monday, or you'll be seeing us, depending on which way you want to look at this thing. And thank you very much for watching.
See you next time.
TTFM.